Hi everyone, my name is Jordan, and I am so excited to be sitting here right now working on my first vlog ever. This is so exciting. You can hear my dog in the background. She's also very excited for me. Had you told me a couple of weeks ago that I would be sitting here working on a vlog, I would not have believed you, but I've always kind of wanted to do it, and through the very nice suggestion of a friend of mine, shout out to Eric, I am sitting here right now doing it. So I figured I should probably start out with giving you kind of an introduction of who I am. And when I thought about how to do this, I thought of a lot of things that I could say to define myself and to identify who I am. I could tell you that I'm 18 years old. I could tell you that I am taking online classes. I could tell you that I am a Georgia girl and a die-hard Steelers fan and Braves fan. But when I got to thinking, I really wanted something that would make a good first impression. I thought, what do I really define myself as? And as I thought about that, two main things came up to me, and I want to share them both with you as you get to know me. So the first thing that came to my mind was that no one thought that I would be here today. Now when I say that, I do not mean no one thought I would be sitting here talking to you, even though I don't think anyone thought I would be. What I mean is no one thought that I would be alive today. And that is because when I was 5 months old, I had a double lung transplant. And I even have a picture here of what I looked like back then. I don't know if you can see it, but that is what I looked like, with a lot of wires and tubes connected to me on full life support. For a lot of my early life, I was paralyzed and sedated, and I was not expected to live. In fact, once I got the transplant, I was still expected to only live up to 5 years. If I made it to 5, no way would I make it to 10 years. I am 18. I am taking college classes. I have my driver's permit. Let that all sink in for a moment. Now, the title of a lung transplant is a very heavy title. It comes with a lot of weight, and it is easy for me to say that it is my only defining character, that it is my only identity. And I felt that way before, and maybe you have something in your life that feels like your only identity, that you can't get past it. But then there's another identity that I always have to remind myself far surpasses and far outweighs any other label or identity that I can put on myself or that anyone can put on me. That is the fact that my identity is found in Jesus Christ. I am his beloved child, and so are you. So I would just encourage you today, if you're struggling with something like that, that's not your only identity. I promise you, what you're dealing with is not your only identity. You are God's child. And I have felt that a lot in my life. But God has always been there and seen me through so much in my life that I have no doubts that I am his child, and that is how I identify. So, I want to talk to you a little bit about my walk with the Lord, because it's very important to me that you know that that is who I am. So, I have always had a very strong faith in the Lord. I've always had a very good walk with the Lord, I should say. But I definitely, over this past year, have grown a lot in my faith. And that has been through trials. I have been through a lot over this past year, as we all have, right? COVID hasn't been easy on any of us. But I have really seen God in new ways this past year. And he has revealed himself to me to be way beyond even what I thought he was. So I really, truly believe that with all my heart. And I hope that you do too. That God is incredible, and that God sees you, and that even through your trials, he can work them all for good. So I want to talk also a little bit about why I'm doing this vlog. Mainly it's because I have a story to share. I have a story that I want to share with you. I want the world to know my story. I want the world to know about a transplant girl who is making it, who is thriving, who God is taking care of beyond comprehension. I want to share that with you. I want you guys to see that. I want to raise awareness about transplants because I feel like it's a little bit of a rare area. So I want to raise awareness for that. I want to raise awareness for God and the miracles that He has done in my life. My dad always likes to say God is still in the business of doing miracles. I believe that, and I want you to see that as well. Plus, I just love talking, and I think that a lot of people who know me are very happy that I have found something to do with my talkativeness. So that is a reason as well. So one more thing, I want to just tell you kind of what this will be about. So obviously I'll be sharing my story with you, and a lot of parts of my story. And also, I love poems and songs. I love to write poems, so I'll probably be sharing some poems that I've written with you. And I love songs. Songs are my outlet. If I can put on a song, I can completely change the way my day is going. So I'll also be sharing a lot of songs with you, some that I've written, most that I have not written. And I'll also be sharing a lot of songs with you, and verses, and just other things, anything else that has kind of inspired and helped me, I would like to share with you. So, and also, I mean, if this ends up working and I find a way to maybe use like a chat feature, I would love to answer some of your questions about it. I would love to raise awareness in that area by letting you guys come to me with your questions and anything that you want to know and saying it. So that's kind of what it will be about, and just want to give you a little introduction. I am going to go now, but I hope you have a great rest of your day, and God is good all the time. Goodbye.